What is up, you guys? Back here, and I want to talk about Francis Ngannou leaving the UFC, going into free agency. Couldn't get that contract done with the UFC, and yeah, man, I think it's crazy, and it sucks that he's not gonna be in the UFC anymore. Um, a lot of people talk about fighters' pay, a lot of other stuff. I know he wanted to do that boxing fight or do boxing fights and stuff like that, or do other things. He spoken a little bit with Errol Wani talking about sponsorships and all that stuff. Yes, I personally don't like. I mean, I love the UFC. I love the Venom gear and all that stuff. That's fun, but I feel like it does take away from the fighters when they don't have a whole bunch of sponsors, especially from the money that they're making. And then they just like kind of like grandfather into their contract that they get, you know, from the UFC. But again, they're the ones who sign it, so I get it. Um, and I feel like for Francis Ngannou leaving the UFC, maybe we'll probably see him in a boxing fight, or maybe in a different organization. Any organization that can get Francis Ngannou and can get him to sign on the dotted line, I think will be a huge bump to their ratings because Francis Ngannou is a beast. He has nasty power. That knockout power of Francis Ngannou is ridiculous. I think they said that it was something like a Ford Escort or something like that, whatever. And again, stupid power that Francis Ngannou has is ridiculous. They also try to get him to fight John Jones. Obviously, that's not gonna happen now. Um, you know, again, I mean, and I feel like me personally, with the stuff that he's asking for, I get it. But to be honest, I don't really see him fighting that often, anyways. Even before this whole thing happened. Like I never really seen him fighting that often to me personally. Like, why am I gonna give you all this stuff as much a little bit when it comes to that when you don't really fight that often? Even before, maybe you get him like twice a year or whatnot. Again, if fighting more than once a year is crazy hard. Especially with the brutality that these guys be fighting in, especially the heavyweight division is unforgiving. Um, Again, I feel like he never really fought that often. He is a pool. I feel like he is a pool though. Uh, just for that knockout power alone, everybody's gonna be tuning in, making sure that they don't want to miss that knockout coming from Francis Ngannou. But it sucks. Again, I wanted to see him fight John Jones. I think if he would have catched John Jones, that'd be a whole different story. But if John Jones was like the like heavyweight John Jones, but a heavyweight and very elusive, I think it'll be a long fight for Francis Ngannou, but again, it ain't gonna happen. It sucks that Francis Ngannou is leaving, or he left, I should say. And now we're gonna have John Jones taking on Cyril Gane for the vacant heavyweight championship of the world. I'm not gonna dive into that in this video. Stay tuned for that video. Definitely want to talk a lot more in that video about the fight and what I think of it. Um, yeah, man, you guys let me know down in the comment section. What do you guys think of Francis Ngannou trying out the free agency? And yeah, let me know down in the comment section. I thank you guys for watching, and I catch you guys in the next one. Peace.